Hey there, Kat here. I am alive. I am CEO and founder of Advertise and hashtag Social Buzz. What I wanted to talk about today, if you saw my notes, is some different creative ways to maintain a positive attitude. And I thought about this topic because I thought, well, should I talk about growing your business somehow or talk about, some ways to do some social media or ways to market your business? And I was like, let's talk about our personal self because I think we're important right now. And I think a lot of people are not taking care of themselves or doing some things to help keep a positive attitude. And wherever you are, wherever you're watching, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, and let me know where you're tuning in from, and drop me a line about your business or whatever you want to do. Okay, and so my whole thing is we have to maintain a positive attitude, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. Sometimes it's really hard. It is hard because we get kicked in the gut, and I've been kicked in the gut a bunch of times since this pandemic has started. And what you have to
My
do,
whole
oops,
thing
sorry.
is
Oh my God. What you have to do is you've got to manage your mental health, and you have to manage the energy that you have and what you're trying to do every day, because the more positive it is, the better for you, and the best way that you'll be able to get out of this and win and succeed. So I made a list. So I did some research and I was looking at ways that you can creatively keep a positive attitude. So I just want to go through the list really quick because I have another call at 4. So I have to be done by 4. That's a little over 30 minutes away, but we'll make this short and sweet because I want to make sure that you guys have the tools, are equipped to have a positive attitude. And I'm going to give you creative ways to do that. Besides getting out and playing golf, because it is beautiful today. And I'm hoping that I can cut loose today and go play some golf before it rains tomorrow. And next week it's supposed to be in the 70s. So I plan on getting some more golf in because that's good exercise, it's healthy, and so many other things. Okay. But besides what I'm doing, I'm going to give you some tools and stuff to help you have a positive attitude. And if you have any suggestions, please drop me a line. Let me know your thoughts. And I'm wearing my dog shirt today because I'm a little casual. I had a few Zoom calls today, but most of them were with clients, and I didn't have any new clients per se for me to get all gussied up and dressed up. So, uh, sorry about that. Digressing. I'm digressing. Okay. Positive attitude. What is a positive attitude? So, what is a positive attitude? In general, positive attitude is just being optimistic about a situation, an interaction, or about yourself. It's about remaining hopeful. It's about thinking positive and looking at things in a different light than what they appear to be in. That's a positive attitude. Bet you didn't know that. So, let's let me so let me so there are times when, and I just mentioned this, there are times when it's really hard to have a positive attitude, unfortunately, and those times can be challenging. And in this pandemic is a great example. It is really hard to have a positive attitude, and you have to really work at it, and you have to figure out ways for you to stay positive. And if it's not for you personally, then for your partner or for your family or for anybody who you surround yourself with. Okay. So, again, we're talking about creative ways to stay positive. Drop me a line if you have any questions or comments. Let me know if you have any suggestions or things that you do to have a positive attitude, because I would love to learn and know. Okay, the first one is to start a gratitude journal. Gratitude journal, if anybody has ever created one or has ever done this before, a gratitude journal is just basically is journaling things that you are grateful for. So, and they could be things that you want to do to return your gratitude as well. So, it basically is you have, where's my journal? Sorry. You just have a normal journal. Here's mine. See, I have all my marks. You just have a normal journal and you write in it. And if you make a habit of it, so you can write in your gratitude journal at night or during the day or when you first wake up, whenever it's going to help you feel good. So I would write at the end of the day at night because it's really, really hard for me to sleep. So a gratitude journal is really nice to have to write down all the things I'm very grateful for. And then write down all the things that I want to accomplish the next day. So, and all of this is about gratitude. So that is one way that you can stay positive is start a gratitude journal, which is really, really cool to do. And as you have a really, really bad day, then you can go back and look and see all the cool things that you were very grateful for. So it helps you remind you. Okay. Treat yourself to some self care every day. This is really, really important because I think now is a time during this pandemic that we tend to are we're beating ourselves up. We're really hard on ourselves. So this is a time where you should treat yourself to some self-care. And even if that self-care, somebody gave me this suggestion the other day and I loved it and I thought it was wonderful. And I want to say it was Daniel Gomez, maybe. Daniel, thank you for the advice. But it was somebody and they said, even when they're totally stressed out or they felt overwhelmed or over anxious, they got out of the house and they walked around the block to just breathe and let it loose. So it was kind of like meditating and walking at the same time because that time that they got away and walked around the neighborhood and the block was enough time for them to digress and really release the tension they had or the stress they had or whatever that was that they were harboring or just hit them. So taking a break and just giving yourself a little bit of care is awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'll tell you, I did this the other day. It was Sunday night. I gave myself a facial and it was wonderful and it was great. And um, my boyfriend was in the other room watching TV, and I put my little facial on and stuff, and I pulled my hair back, and I was like, I walked in the room, and I was like, "Hey," and he's like, "Oh, what's going on with you?" And it was nice because it was my me time that I took care of me and I felt good. And mentally, I thought this is going to make me look 20 years younger and my face will be radiant and pretty and everything. And maybe that's why it looks great today. But it could be that. It could be soaking in a bathtub. It could be that long walk. But treat yourself to some self care that helps get rid of anxiety. It helps relieve the stress. It's not going to totally remove all the pain. It's not. And your pain is temporary. But it will give you that moment of that you just need. Maybe it's that one moment that you need. Even if you indulge, like I do this on a Saturday night. I watch a movie with my boyfriend and we just pick a stupid movie because just to just retreat from the news and the day to day on normal TV, we were just like, let's rent a movie and let's just get away for a moment from all the noise and stuff. So those are some ideas. Okay. Start every morning strong. So, starting every morning strong is waking up and having a positive attitude. So, what does that mean? Create a routine. So, whether that routine is that you get up and you take a shower. Yep, as easy as taking a shower, because we can forget to do simple little things because we are in lockdown. Although in here in Wisconsin, they're slowly opening up businesses to start getting back to moving forward. I say moving forward, not back to the old way, but businesses are starting to move forward. And so, little things like going for taking your walk in the morning, or taking a hot shower in the morning, or having that cup of coffee that you normally would go to Starbucks for. Now you create, or creating your own latte at home, being creative, or even making yourself breakfast, as little as, making yourself breakfast is starting the morning strong so that you can take on that day and you have the strength to endure that. If you do get punched in the gut, that you can do it. And so things like that, even playing music to meditate to, or even if you pulled out your journal and wrote, or if you read a poem every day, something, anything to start your day strong. And this is your habit you're going to create. This is your thing. But these are all great ideas on to start every morning very strong. That you're going to create these habits for, to prevent the negativity from coming and creeping in, because we don't want that. No. And again, I know it can be really, really tough. It can be. It's tough for me sometimes. I mean, there are sometimes like I got punched in the gut so hard and so bad that I'm like, can I just stay in bed tomorrow? Can I just stay in bed and maybe it'll all go away if I just stay in bed? I don't know. But we know that's not the reality. We have to hit it face head on. We have to. Okay. This one's kind of stupid, but it's not. If you think of big picture, is avoid spreading gossip or getting i- involved in drama. So, and when I say avoiding gossip and getting involved in drama, that could be the whole what's going on in news and social media that's negative and negative and negative. The more that you can disconnect yourself from all of that negative news, that bad karma, the better for you. You're going to be healthier and you're going to feel so much better about yourself and about the day. So try to avoid the negative drama, the negative gossip, the negative news. So try to avoid all of that, because it's only going to help keep positive energy around you, and you can stay focused and you can stay healthier. And again, this is for your mental health. This is totally for your mental health. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break from this, because next is number 5. But I'm going to do some shout outs and thanks people for tuning in. Thank you, Megan McCrae. She said, "Hi, Kat. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Hope you get out. I know it's great outside. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping I play golf later." Russ Fisher says, "Positive attitude is how you succeed in life and business." Absolutely, Russ. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. Can you post something negative in your gratitude journal? I say, yes, you can. Awesome. I love that. Yes, because you want to overcome it. And then that's a great comment. Thanks for sharing that. That is wonderful. Elsa says, "It's great to hear you again. I miss you, Kat." What's funny is I know on my Facebook pages and my YouTube, people are getting the alerts because they tell me and they're reaching out to me. But on LinkedIn, for some reason, people are not getting the alerts. So it's weird. So I don't know what's up with LinkedIn. You need to fix it. Hello. Okay, Michael Morris. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining me. Correct, Kat. The negative energy plays a role in your health. I agree 100%. Okay. And I also agree it's really, really hard. It's really hard to get rid of negative energy. It is, because it happens to me. It happens to everyone. If you think you're alone, bullshit on that. Bullshit. We're all feeling negative energy from time to time. And we need to know how to control it, and we need to know how to better manage it so that it doesn't control us. Did you hear me? You want to manage it so it does not control you. You want to control it. Okay. Okay. On to my next one of how to help creative ways to manage positive, to get positive. Crack more jokes. You do not want me to tell a joke because I'll give you an idea of how I tell a joke. And I'm the worst joke teller, the worst. And if you have a joke, drop me a line, let me know. But I am the worst joke teller ever, any in the history of joke telling, because I'll think of a joke and I'll say, "Hey, do you know blah 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 blah?" And then I'll say, that joke, you know." And then we'll go back and forth, and then we'll keep thinking about it, and then the joke is gone, and then I'm like, "Ah, I don't remember that joke. I'm sorry. I tried to tell you, and I just killed it. I just made it the worst joke ever." So I'm really, really bad on jokes, but I love it when people tell really good jokes. I love it when other people tell great jokes. And then I try to retell them, and I'm the worst. I am the worst. I can't retell them. But at the end of the day, what I'm just trying to say is laughter. I used to say to all my girlfriends and my friends, I used to say that, especially if we laughed out loud. And I love it when I laugh so much that I start crying. I just start crying. And then I'll get up and I'll look at everybody. And I'm like, I just added 10 years to my life. I would say that all the time because the more that you laugh, the more that you feel good, and the more that it's this euphoric thing, or I say euphoric thing. It's, you this feeling you have that is just incredible from laughing, and especially the uncontrollable laughter. So whether you're telling a joke or you do something stupid, which that is me, because I don't tell a very good joke. The laughter is what you're trying to get at. You just want that deep hearted laughter that makes you want to cry and that makes you just feel so good. I love that. And if you can think about that, that is the best feeling ever. Okay. So the next tip is to take real breaks. I love that. And I put on the real, I put real breaks because we are working all the time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm working all the time. And I say this every time I come on live, and I'll describe it again. Like just over there is my bedroom. I get up, I go take my shower, get ready, and then I walk right here. I'm at my desk. I work. I every once in a while get up and make me an iced tea. This is iced tea. It's non-alcoholic. People seem to think I'm a drinker. This is non-alcoholic, so I make me a little iced tea. And then I every once in a while take a break and stand up because I do the hula hoop again. So that's my real break. I do the hula hoop because I'm trying to master the hula hoop. And I will, by God, I'm going to master the hula hoop. And I will show you, I'll do a video of it. So taking real breaks, and taking real breaks means get up and walk away and go do something, whether you walk outside, walk around the yard, or you go and walk in the garage. I don't care. I know some people are limited in their options, but take a real break. And if that taking a real break means getting up and then going just a few feet ahead of you and doing some planks, that's what I do because I want to master my golf game. And those planks help, that way when I swing that, I'm going to master the golf, and I'm going to do hula hoops. And the hula hoops, by the way, is helping my golf game too. I don't know how, but it is. And if you're a golf instructor and you know how this is helping my golf game, let me know, because my golf game has improved ever since I started doing the hula hoops. My golf game this year is awesome. I can't wait to play like real people. Okay. So take real breaks and take some time for yourself. Okay. So number 7, I wrote down number 7. Lucky number 7. Yay. I love number 7. It's one of my favorite numbers. I don't know what your number is, but number 7 is one of my favorites for several reasons. There were 7 people in my family, and number 7 is part of my birth date. I'm not going to tell you which number it is in my birth date, but it's number 7. And I just love number 7. And I just love it. It's a great number. Okay. Have something to look forward to after work. So, what does that mean? That means that know that you have to end your day. You have to end your day. And when you end your day, what is it that you're going to do to help you end your day so that you have something to look forward to? So, maybe you're waiting for your spouse to come home if they leave and they're an essential worker and you have dinner together, or maybe you both are working at home and maybe the end of the day is when you work out together. So have something to look forward to at the end of the day so that you feel like you finished that day. You finished it. And then that way you can release the stress or anxiety or anything that you might have during that work day. So I like that one. Have something to look forward after work or at the end of the day, as if we're working from home, and that's what you would do. And maybe your end of the day is 5 p.m., maybe it's 6, maybe it's 3. I don't know. I've been getting up at like 5 in the morning. So it's for if I get up at 5, then the end of the day is at 3, right? So whatever your end of the day is, you'll define that. You know what your end of the day is. Okay. Practice meditation. So a lot of people are like poo poo on meditation. They're like, that doesn't work. Oh my God. I tried it and all I did was hear noise and sound everywhere. So meditation is as good as you trust it is. You have to practice it. Meditation basically is being comfortable with being quiet and still. That's what meditation is you have to be really, really comfortable with being at peace with yourself. That's all you could be outside with the birds chirping and everything and meditate, but you have to be comfortable with being at peace with yourself. That's what meditation is. And meditation is not time restraint. So it's not like, oh, you have to meditate for 15 minutes, or, it could be as little as 5 minutes a day that you just sit there and you just shut up and you close your eyes and you're like in your Zen moment and you're just like, am I minute? See? And you're just at peace with yourself. So practice meditation. It helps and it works. And there are people that tell other leaders that talk about how meditation does help in helping people who have sleep problems. And that if you meditate and just, think about the stillness of life and calm yourself down before you go to bed, that helps. So I haven't tried it. If you have and it works for you, let me know. Drop me a line. I would love to know. Love, love, love. Okay. Focus on long term goals instead of the short term. So, and I love that one because here's the reality is right now short term is very depressing and it's hard to think about. So think about the long term goals. Think about what can you accomplish in the long run. That if you're working on stuff and doing things today, what are you nipping at and what are you trying to accomplish that are going to be for tomorrow? So that would be my suggestion for you is to think about those long-term goals. Don't get fixated on what's happening now and what's happening today. Get fixated on the long-term things that you can control and what are you going to achieve? What are you going to challenge yourself to go after? What are you going to push yourself to do? And they don't have to always be work related stuff. They could be personal stuff. They could be you want to quit smoking. I don't know. Maybe you want to quit smoking, They could be a bunch of different little things. So don't always think that these have to be business related or self-improvement, they could be life goals, they could be family goals, whatever the case may be. It's what you want out of it. At the end of the day, you're just trying to create some goals for yourself. And I talk about goals all the time. And if you've listened and watched any of my live casts before, I talk about them because the only way to win is to nip away and achieve the things that you need to achieve. And that's the way that you're going to win. Okay. And then finally, the last thing is listen to music that matches your mood. So, music is a great thing, and it's a great way to dust, you know, anything off of you and kind of escape for a moment. And I love music, and it is a wonderful way to help you overcome any stress or anxiety. And if you dance, it's even better. So there's a lot of statistics and surveys and research about music and how it helps alter people's mood and their mindset. And their research about, I was reading it a little further on how they tested people, and people who listened to happy music changed their attitude, whereas the people who listened to sad music, it changed it to be depressed. So it music does have an effect on people, and it does influence you. And so if you can listen to music to help you overcome any stress or anxiety, it's a good thing. It's just make sure that you pick the music that's properly, that's going to get you out of that slump, and don't pick music that's going to keep you in a windy circle straight back in that slump. So that's all the suggestions I have. That was 10 suggestions on creative ways to keep a positive attitude no matter what, because no matter what is going on right now. If you have any thoughts or suggestions or any feedback, again, drop me a line. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah. Oh, and tomorrow I'm gonna have a guest speaker, and I'm so looking forward to it. It's Stephen D. Seti. I hope I'm saying his name right. And dynamic speaker, world renowned, and so excited to have him here tomorrow. And can't wait to meet him and talk to him and listen to all the positive things that he has to offer, and hopefully we can all learn from it and get some insight from him. He's a humanitarian, and he's a confidence coach and helps people really align themselves and focus on positive energy. So I kind of set him up today. So I hope he appreciates that. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hey, James, thanks for watching. James says, I tried to look at negative information in a different perspective. Good for you. That is awesome. Hey, Jackson. Jackson says, very good insights. I appreciate you watching, Jackson. Thank you so much. And thank you for the support. And then Joseph Fish, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph, for watching and your support. I do appreciate it. So today, again, is a beautiful day. You guys need to really embrace it and enjoy it. And again, if you are just now tuning in, make sure you rewind and catch the beginning of it. What I talked about were 10 creative ways to keep a positive attitude no matter what. Because at the end of the day, you have control. You do. Don't let it control you. You have control, and we got to stay focused. We got to stay positive, and we got to move forward. Move forward. We got to move forward. And, we have the cards that we're dealt with. So let's play them and let's win. Right? Megan says, great reminder, Kat. Thank you, Megan, for watching. I appreciate it. And Megan was a guest on one of my shows. If you didn't catch it, please make sure you review my platform and catch her. Megan is an accountant with Sidekick Accounting. She is awesome. I love her. Okay, that's all I got today. So I am going to step away, get to my next appointment because we're almost there. And then I'm going to go play some golf. Hope you guys have a great night, and girls. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And until tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time, we will have Stephen on. And Stephen is going to rock your world. I know he is, because I got a good vibe from him. Stay home, stay safe, stay positive. Please connect with me on social media. I'm on every social media that is out there. I'm helping you stand out and grow. Just know that. And at the end of the day, as I end all of my live casts, you got this. And until then, I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching.